This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday we are discussing about jobs, right? So the jobs means like a cron job and a job. Two types of jobs are there. So job means first of all we need to understand what is job. So what is job means like suppose you want to run specific task at a specific time. For example, you want to take the backup of the one file system every day at 10 o'clock. Every day at 10 o'clock. Every week at every weekend backups, or like every month we want to do some patching. So like everything we can schedule a job, actually that is the job. There is a two types of jobs: head job and cran job. Head job means one time job, one time it will run and it will finish. But cron job is repeated every day at 10 o'clock, every week at 10 o'clock, like that it is the repeated one. So there is a difference between at and cron. So it means one time, cron means repeated. Suppose how to schedule a job, and suppose if you go to the at job, right? So that these jobs also will run with only software. Like suppose if try with at, if it is working, okay. If it is not working, you need to install the package minstall install it. Sometimes the package it may not be installed in your system, so then it command is not working. So you can, like, you can install the it package. So I already installed, that's why it is showing it command. Suppose like by default remove it. So that command I'm removing and I'm going to install again. So first of all, but mostly we never use that command. But cron we use every day. Like most of the time we will use that. Okay, but most important thing. So first of all, what is the job, you understand? So why do we need job, you understand? So there is a two types of jobs: head job and cron job, you understand? Suppose now we are talking about head job. So in head job, what is head job? One time job. So at 10 o'clock, do this. Like that, you can schedule a one time job. To run that, we need the yet package, yet software. So that yet software is there. So how to install that software? Very easy. Just install yet command. So then your yet package is going to install. The first step is we need to install the software that is yet related. So the package is installed. Once the package is installed, we need to make sure we need to make sure the time, and we can schedule a time and all. Okay, so please install that, we understand. The second thing is make sure we need to start the service. The service at key at d is the daemon should run always. So if it is not running, see, this is dead. So now if you schedule a job, the job is going to fail. Sometimes my job is not running, what is the issue? If someone asks you, my job is not running, what is the issue? So the job is failed because of my hd daemon is not running. That means the service associated with this the daemon associated with this service may not be running. Then we need to start that, then only it will start. So how to check the status? You understand status of the service. How to start the status? START start. So hd daemon is started now. Now if you see the status, now you can see it is running fine. So now you can schedule a job. Suppose for example at 10 o'clock I want to do something. At every weekend I want to clean up the old logs. So suppose where log is the directory. So here lot of old messages files are there. I want to remove these old files older than 10 days. So like that we can use. So like this is one time job. So one time job is always scheduled using, suppose first let me check the date and the time. The time is 1951, imagine. Okay, so I want to run a job at 20 uh, at 21. So that means at 21 minute. So in 1 minute, almost 1 minute to 7 seconds, like that. So I want to do something. What I want to do, for example, I want to go to the /dump directory and delete all files. I am scheduling like that. I am scheduling a job at 21 minutes, like 13:21. Okay, at 13:21. So, okay, I need to go at 13:21. 13 at 13:21. Okay, yeah, at 13:21. What I need to do? I'm saying go to temp directory and remove the remove the all files. I'm saying like that. That's all. So Control D, save and exit. So now you are very clear about how to schedule a job. So if I go to the temp directory, now you can see nothing is there. So date, yeah, 21 is already started. That's why it is cleared. So let me go with 23 minutes. So 20 at 23 minutes. So I'm saying at 23 minutes. So I'm saying to the add job, go to the temp directory, create a file A, B, C, D, like that. So we are just trying to create something. That's all. So now you don't see any file as of now under temp directory because of my date is still 21. So at 23 minutes, it is going to start and it is going to create the file. So that is the main aim. So I hope everyone understand what is that job. Go to this and create some temp files. So in the meantime, you can also check is the ATQ is the command. Is there any scheduled jobs? We can also see is there any scheduled jobs like that. I don't want run this job. You can also ATRM and you can give the number 3. It is going to delete. So let we wait to run because we will see the files. So date. You guys are understanding, right? Yeah. Hello, Mahinder. You got it. Mahinder and Gopal. Yeah, just to 5 to 6 points we can remember. Like we are talking about a job, right? So first step one, what is job? You are very clear, right? Clear or no, Gopal?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then what is that job? One time operation. That means at 10 o'clock you schedule a job. After that it is finished. Then there is no repeat. Like tomorrow 10 o'clock it is not executing. For that another job, cron job. So then, what is that job? Why we need a job, and like how to create a job? Like at before a job, we need to install the package and we need to check the service is running or not. The service name is etd. Then how to schedule a job at and the time you can give. Then what you can run, you can type that commands or you can write a program and you can execute that program also. So whatever we can do at that time. So then how to see the job is scheduled or not? At Q. I don't want the job to run. So at RM and that job ID, it is going to delete. That's all. 5 to 6 points, that is done. So just recall like that. So that is the head job. Now coming to, if you see here ATQ, definitely it is completed. So if you see files are created because that program is executed and it is created files. So what we did at 10:23, go to this directory, create files like that. We created something. So like we can do some other thing also. Suppose for example we have a some files like var log files. In this we have a lot of uh, old files. In this lot of old files, suppose we can delete 2022 files, all schooler 2022 files. So otherwise messages 2022 files we need to delete. So we don't want old messages. every day. So like you can go, you can just schedule a job at suppose before that, just date 25/31, right? Suppose we can schedule that at um, 26, we can give 26 at 26 minutes. What we want to do? Oh, that is hour, I think. 13, yeah,
13:26.
13:26. 13, 27. Uh, yeah, 25 is almost there, 27. At 13:27, what we want to do? I want to go to the where log directory. I want to remove all the files, rm-rf, all the files start with 2023, I mean 2022. So that means like all old logs are going to delete automatically at that time. Suppose at q job is scheduled. So now you are very clear about what these jobs are doing and all. So still file is there. So still file is there. Let's wait for another for 10 seconds. So now we need to wait for another 10 seconds. Then you don't see these files. Then you don't see all these files. You have only message file. So that is the, yeah, it is done. So now if you see, the messages files are gone, only messages. So like job is working like that. If anyone any questions about job, let me know. And sometimes this job is id, you understand. Suppose like these jobs are located in this directory. This is also interview question. Sometimes they will ask you where jobs you schedule a job, that jobs are located in where spool yet. So where spool at is the directory. So where spool that is the directory. So where all your at jobs are running. So there is no jobs at this time. So if there is any, you can find out the scheduled jobs in this location also. At suppose at 13, 13. What is the time? Yeah, at 13:40. Suppose you scheduled a job to clear the file, like any file where log log messages. So this direction, right, just to empty you are redirecting to this. If you want to, this is important sometime, Madhuri. So what we can do with this, suppose there is a big file, right? One big file is there. Y- Someone is asking you to clear that file. You understand?
Okay.
Clear means the file should be there, but message in that is the data inside the file should be clean up.
Yeah.
We should not delete the file. File should be there.
Okay.
So that means you are just redirecting empty to this file. The redirection to whatever the file name. That means nothing is there in before, right? So the nothing is going here. That means empty is going there. That then it will become a zero file. So like this. So we schedule a job here. So then you want to see the scheduled job. So if you see here, see there is a job. It is scheduled. The job location is where school at job. So that is the one more important. Then before going to cron job, any questions here? So you got this meaning, right? Anyone? Greater than and the file name. So that is the ed job. So just to 10 points about ed job. Two times you can recall, and it's like it's all yours. So then cron job, same story. Cron job. Cron job is repeated job. Repeated means every day at a time. We work on this every time, most of the time. So this cron job we do lot of times. Okay, the cron job means like every day we are performing something. Every day, every week, every month, every day at 10 o'clock, every week 10 o'clock, every month do something at 10 o'clock. Like this, like that, there is a every means like every time you are doing something, that is the cron job. The same story, to run the cron job, we need to install the cron software. So just like a job, at software, we need to install the cron software. So without cron software, sometimes it may not work. Okay. So then, well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So cron software must be installed. It is already installed, so it is not running. So then this is the most important. Sometimes the customers are saying always like my jobs are not running. Sometimes the system is rebooted, then the service may not start automatically. Sometimes these services, right, the service, this command like service and whatever the service name and status. So here you need to remember this point, like whatever the service name, that service name, status, start and stop, restart, like that, some options are there. So that means like it is always starting, and sometime whenever the server is restarted, it may not start automatically along with your server. So to do that, we need to enable this at the time of starting. Suppose SYSTEM system CTL CROND enabled CROND enabled CROND enable, I think enable CROND. So this is the most important. What it does, enable CROND, what it does, this command will help us to start this service along with the server reboot. So this is the most important, not only for the server, not only for the service, any service in our system, like how to, any service means SSH service, enable, disable. Suppose how to start, how to stop, how to restart, how to enable. So we need to understand all this service related, how to start, status, start, stop, and sometime you can restart. You can restart also. So sometimes you can restart the service as well. So and also sometimes reload also. Sometimes we can reload the service. So just many options, like restart. So you can remember this. Sometimes we may reload the services also. So reload the service as well. So now you are very much clear about how to enable the service and all. So now coming to status checking, start the service, then restart the service, then reload the service. There is no much difference between this and this. Both are restarting, but it will hold the configuration file and it is restarting. But this will hold the um, uh, this will hold the service and pick up the configuration files. So, but this will restart the service. So like that. So, but this is for to make the service permanent. So to make the service permanent means even whenever the server is down, server is rebooted, still you can see the service is up because of enable. Sometimes the customer in interview they will ask, my services are not running automatically. So what is the problem? So maybe system CTL, that service may be disabled, like that we need. So if it is disabled, then it will not start automatically, like that. So that is the one more important. Please go ahead. Any questions here about what is cron job, repeated job, how to install the software for cron related, how to start the service, then how to enable permanent, then before going to schedule a jobs. Any questions, anyone? Got it? So then coming to how to schedule a job, very simple. Cron tab -e is the command to edit, just like a in our ed job, right? So in cron job, there is a editor here. So we need to edit cron tab -e is the command to edit a job. Here we need to mention the schedule what you want to do. So in this, like at this, the first field is minutes, second field is uh, hours, day of month, month of year, day of the week. So a day of the month, this is the day of the month. This is the day of the uh, week. No, the last one is the day of the week. So then what you want to run? So minutes, hours, day of month, month of year, and day of week, and what you want to run at that time. I want to run a program at this time, so that it will start automatically at that time, and it is going to execute automatically. But you need to remember this: if you swap these entries, this time and all, it is going to be run in different time. So I'm repeating again: this is minutes, hours, day of month, month of year, day of week. So you can spend some time also to remember. So I already provided here the details. The fields are minutes, like minutes, hours, uh, minutes, hours, day of month, month of year, and all. So the day means like Sunday is the first day, like zero, zero. So like that. So you need to mention this way. So I hope everyone understand how to edit a cron job, and how to enter the values and save and exit. This is just like editor. So if you remember, like VA editor, so cron tab -e will give you the VA editor, and you can add that. So cron tab -l is the command to see the existing cron jobs. To see an existing cron jobs, you can use cron tab -l. So then coming to you already scheduled some jobs. So these jobs are already you can use using this option. Otherwise, some users also scheduling their jobs, like how to see their users cron jobs. So there is a where spool cron is the directory. You can see the all users cron jobs. If you go there, like see there is a test user is created some cron job. Root user, just now I created root user, right? So sometimes they will ask you how to see users cron jobs, how to see all users cron jobs. So you can clearly see this, like all users cron jobs are here. So all users cron jobs are scheduled at where spool cron. Very simple and straightforward. So then you can go, you can see the jobs. So that is the one more important. Then coming to, before going to schedule, sometime like the log rotation and all, we can enable using this cron jobs actually. I will explain. But at least here, for example, there is a cron jobs. What is cron job? You understand. Why we need cron job? You understand. Where we can define the cron job? You understand. Cron tab -e. So suppose even user also, suppose user KB, this user wants to do some cron job, CRON cron tab -e edit. He edited, yeah, cron tab -e. So suppose if he edited the cron job at 10 at 10:30, 30 at 10:30, 10:30, 10 hour 30 minutes. Every day means start. Otherwise specific day, like you want to only every month, second, every month means star month, every month second at 10 o'clock, 10:30, at 10:30. So you can say like week is, you can ignore. So dot slash a dot sh, at that time this program is going to execute. Suppose every weekend you want to clean up the logs of where log messages, just like our old logs. For that, you can write a program, small shell script. That shell script you are executing at 10:30 every day. So like that, you can schedule. Then the KV user is having one more schedule. Cron tab -L. You can see my job. Only this user, like this user job. So the root user can able to see every user's jobs from where spool cron. So if you go here, just now KV schedule a job. If you go there and you can see what is his job, what or job it is scheduled. If you go to the file, you can see what job he scheduled. So that means like you can like root user can able to see the root user can able to see all other cron jobs also. All other cron jobs also. That is the one more important. I hope everyone understand what is cron job and how it is working and all. So and also sometimes you don't want allow specific user to run the cron job. You don't want allow specific user to run the cron job. There is a file etc cron dot den. So you can add the user in this file. Then this is also important interview question. Sometimes like I don't want to allow specific user to run any cron. What you do? You just add this entry here. So then you cannot able to suppose like see I'm adding KV user. So he can't able to do cron job now. su-KV user he is going to KV user. Then he is trying to run the cron tab -L. He is not allowed to do this because I already restricted. How I restricted? I added his ID in cron.deny. So if you add cron.deny and whatever the username and that user is restricted, that user is restricted, so he is not able to log in. So that is the main aim of this cron tab and all. So please go ahead. Any questions here about cron tab -L, cron tab -E, cron tab user, and also if you see at job also at deny will deny at job. You can also deny. Suppose if you add the user Mike, if you add a user like Mike, now Mike can't able to do at job. Mike Mike. Now Mike is logged into this at 14 suppose 20. So you don't have permission to do this thing. So that means like you
So,
can also
so if Mike has like sudo permissions also, then also he can't do this.
then we can provide the special permission to for him to run the ad job. Yes.
Okay, then he is allowed, right?
Then he is
So,
allowed yeah,
yeah.
then he is allowed to run this thing. That means like super user can provide the ad job permission for him, like suppose vi/etc DOERS, pseudo ERS. There is no need of pseudo ERS actually because that directly you can provide the permission are not required, right? Here
Yeah.
itself they mention like what he can do. So
Yes.
that they like you no need of pseudo permission also. Here itself we have the like at job at a deny will restrict by default.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why
We can remove him from just deny, right?
yes, we can remove from him from deny so that he is allowed. Otherwise, you want to allow that command at command so he can able to do a job. So then let's see. Suppose if this user definitely it is not command will work. You don't have permission. So suppose sudo at 14 20 something. So then welcome maybe. Yeah. See, sudo is not sudo as well. Mike is there actually. So maybe yeah, let me change the user. That user is not created properly. There is a home directory is missing. That's why he's not able to do by default. So if I add the, oh, I think I
He's not
am
there.
not added his user
Yeah.
first of all. Yeah,
Yeah.
suppose okay. So now suppose um, we are talking about at job, right? At deny, suppose I am adding him to deny. So he is not allowed now. Suppose even if you add in sudo ers file, he can able to log in, he can able to run that command, but he is not allowed. It will show that he is not allowed like that. So sudo at 10, at 14, 20, something like that. So then you can provide so password for him. So it is asking password. So let me assign the password for this user. So PASSWD for KV. I'm just assigning the password for that user to run that command. So now we are all set. So now this guy is connected and trying to welcome. That's all he is able to do because special permission. You understand? So sometimes he is denied, but there is no reason to do two twice, right? He already denied or
Yes.
hello, yeah. So that is the way how we can schedule a cron job. But cron job is very much important. Sometimes this is really important. How to see this cron job is executed successfully or not. So this where spool cron is the location the cron related where the cron related jobs located. So but this is the cron where log cron. Sometimes so my cron is immediately first step. This is the first step we need to do. One guy is saying my cron is not executing, then you need to go here and check is the cron is really completed or not. See, so see cron tab command is not allowed like that. That we listed and we edited and we read every cron related logs. So where cron log, can you see this? Where cron log is the location, so it is doing this job. So this is really important. Where log cron is the location of the logs, it will collect all the system logs, all the system logs. This will collect this thing. So that is the most important. So please go ahead. Any questions here about all cron related, logs related, and everything cron logs related. And also sometimes we can schedule a rotating jobs, like every hourly do some job, every daily you do some job, like that. Also we can schedule a job using this option. If you go here, so you can see something like every hourly what you want to run. So here if you mention something here, it is going to run every 1 hour. So that means whatever the files you copied here, that file is going to. So this is like every minute, hour, like something like that. Other than that, you can also schedule a job, cran dot hourly, cran dot monthly, like that. Some options. Like if you go, suppose etc. So ls hyphen l cron star, then it will give you all cron related rotate and some demands. Some processes are running here. So some processes are like cron dot deny. Okay, these are the main. Log rotate. Log rotate is the one of the most important script, and this is RHSM. So this is also very important script. What this is doing? So what? Yeah, what it is? Like, yeah, 1 second. Is this in some other location? Yeah, this location look like. So in this there is a daily rha. So this is really important for everyone. So what this is doing, so this is rh, the like whatever rhs, red hat linux, right? So it is subscribed for that and it is collecting jobs or something like that. So some programs, like these are all like created by some people, but we can also do our own program. This is nightly run rhnlog entity, and what it is doing, error syslogs. It is finding all syslogs, errors and all. It is throwing the message. So like that. So there is a configuration there for this and all. So that means like it is doing some job. So finally, you no need to worry about what is this exactly. But you want to run your jobs every day, daily. So you need to update here. So hourly and like that. So suppose log rotate. Log rotate means, like I already explained, like there is a logs where location, right? If you see these logs, right? If you see these logs, mail dot every like 20 13 2020 2013 20 something, like 2022, this is okay. So 01 01 01 30, every sometime it is rotating the logs, in the sense rotating. This is important, Madhu. If you are not understanding, let me know, okay? This rotate, they will ask you sometime, did you rotate the logs anytime, like that? So what is the log rotation and all? Log rotation in the sense, the messages file, actual file is this. If this file is full, then what it does, it is converting, it is rotating. It rotating means it is clean up everything. This file is clean up everything. Before cleanup, it is creating a file and copy the data to here, and this data is copy here, this data is copy here, this last file is deleting, only it is keeping 3 copies. So it is rotating, the logs are rotating. You understand?
Okay.
You got it or no?
Can you please
The,
repeat once again?
yeah, means like leave about mail log or secure log. Can you see 3 or 4 copies here with
Yes.
date? This
Mm-hmm.
is the date actually.
Mm-hmm.
2022 01/16, 2022 01/23, like that. Every some time it is executing. Then what it is doing, the secure file, right?
Yes.
If this file is full, then it is copying the data to this data is copying here, this data is copying here, rotating.
Okay.
The last file it is deleting, one more new file is coming. That's why only 3 or 4 copies they are maintaining. How many you want to maintain and all, our company will decide. So this is by default, it is decided, it is created only four files. The rest of old is deleting. That is the rotation. So this rotation you want every day, so that every day rotation, right? So every day rotation means you need to copy daily, you need to copy the script in daily location. So /etc daily location. So then they created a file, they created a program. What that program is doing, so that is rotating all the logs, see, automatically rotating the logs. So but this is not related to, like, we don't need to worry about this, but meaning you need to understand. It is rotating all by default. Otherwise there is a log rotate.conf file. This conf file is calling, this program is calling this configuration file, and it is doing automatically. In this configuration file, we define like when you want to rotate, what you want to rotate, everything is configured in this file. So this file, see, where log backup file. So after 1 MB, it is going to rotate. You understand? So WTMPX file, after 1 MB, rotate that. So like that, this file is rotating everything. This file is rotating everything. So this is scheduled in your cron.daily location. You got it?
Yes.
Confusion?
What is that file name? More /etc slash.
It is see cron.daily. Oh, this one log rotate.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This log rotate, maybe tomorrow we will understand. So the log, first meaning you understand, right? Meaning is
Yes.
like there is a file, is messages file, for example. Suppose if I go to the var log log. So if you see ls-l messages, I think we deleted them. So if you go to the other logs, so if you go to the secure logs, so ls-l secure star, you can see a lot of logs here, right? So in February, sometime like in if this is maybe this is current update, latest one. So today also it is updated today also. So in January 16th, it is rotated one time, January 23rd, Jan 30. So whenever the file size is more than some size, the file, like how much size and all, is mentioned in this configuration file. So if the file is more than 1 GB, 1 MB, you can rotate them. Like that, there is a script located here. You understand? So then what this cron daily will do, at that time daily it is executing, and if there is a more than 1 MB, it is converting this file at that day, it is taking the one copy, and it will convert this copy is copying here, this copy here, and the last one is deleting. So that means that's the way it is rotating. Rotating means the old data it is deleting and the new data is copying here. This file is empty now. Got it, right?
Yes.
So this is all like, this is securing and this is the rotating. So these rotating scripts, leave about this rotating and whatever it is. You want to run one program every day. You understand?
Yes.
You want to run a program every day, then where you need to copy, where you need to daily, cron dot daily, you can schedule a job here, then daily it is running.
Okay.
You want run one program hourly, you want run hourly program. This is the program every 1 hour it is running. What program and all, leave about for now. But you want to schedule a job to run every 1 hour, then you can go here. So otherwise you can schedule in cron job also, there is no difference. You understand? In cron job also you can make it star every 1 hour. That's all. So daily, weekly, monthly jobs you want to run, just you can schedule your jobs here also. Based on monthly time, weekly time, it is going to execute automatically. It is finished. So that is the one most important. So please go ahead. Any questions here about cron job and head job? You got this point, right? Cron job meaning.
Yes.
So here you can see weekly mostly logs they will schedule. So that is the one important. So tomorrow we will discuss about logs related, log rotation and all these point, like these log rotate related. But today you just need to understand, if the last steps, if you may get confusion, don't worry. Just simply you can think about, okay, I want to run a job every 1 hour. Just there is, for that default location, there is a 8 dot hour, 8 dot hour you can create, otherwise cron dot cron. Cron dot hour is the file you can update here. That's all. You can copy this file here in this location, then you are all set. That is, the program is automatically running every 1 hour, and it is going to do whatever you write the job in that program. Suppose I'm going to write a program a dot less rm dot sh. I want to clear the files from temp directory slash temp directory. Go to the directory cd, and I'm saying I am rm-rf star. I'm saying go to this directory, remove all the files for every 1 hour. So I copied so I created a file here, right? I create chmod permission we need actually. So execution permission we need. So now you can see. So now you can see this program I created in cron.hourly directory. so that this program is going to execute every 1 hour, and it is going to do what it does. So it is going to like temp directory, removing all. Suppose you want to clear your temp directory. Because of your temp directory, your file system may be full or something happens. So you don't want that. Then what you can do, you can go to the hourly and you can do the job. So I hope you understand this. If anyone not clear, let me know about this hourly or monthly or these jobs also. So so we completed the head job and cron job. So any questions, anyone? It's very easy. Yeah. Thanks everyone.